The boy would scrape fine fuzz off Peaches every day and stuff it into the cap of his pen. This way, whenever he passed by the butler, he could secretly sprinkle the fuzz onto him. Before long, the butler began coughing uncontrollably due to an allergic reaction and eventually had to go to the hospital. She had no idea that this was a carefully orchestrated trap set by the family. Sure enough, the poor father appeared at that moment. Seizing the opportunity, he recorded a video of the butler coughing and immediately showed it to the lady of the house, saying with a straight face, "I suspect he's suffering from severe tuberculosis." The lady was skeptical, so the man quickly sent his daughter a text message. "She'll be home in 3 minutes." As soon as the daughter, who worked as the tutor, received the message, she understood the plan. She pulled a peach from her backpack, one she had prepared in advance, and scattered its fuzz onto the butler, who was busy with chores. When the lady of the house walked in, she was greeted by the sight of the butler gasping for breath between violent coughs. But the act wasn't over yet. When the butler hurried into the bathroom, the father seized the chance to squeeze some ketchup onto the tissues he had thrown away. So when the lady passed by, what she saw was paper stained with fresh blood. The trick was swift and decisive. The lady fired the butler on the spot. The father, who also worked as the family's driver, then took the opportunity to recommend a new butler to the lady, who was in fact his own wife. Before long, the entire family had infiltrated the mansion as household staff and begun living like parasites. But their ambitions went far beyond that. The very next day, while the wealthy family went camping, the infiltrators took over the mansion, soaking in the lady's bathtub, sleeping in her bed, and emptying the refrigerator as if it were their own home. In the midst of their revelry, the doorbell suddenly rang. It was the former butler, returning to retrieve something. Without much thought, the mother opened the door. The woman walked straight to the liquor cabinet and stayed there for half an hour without emerging. Sensing something was wrong, the mother decided to check. To her shock, she discovered a hidden door behind the cabinet. Inside was a man, the former butler's husband, who had been hiding in the mansion's basement for 4 years after committing a homicide years earlier. The mother immediately wanted to call the police, but the former butler panicked, desperately begging her to keep quiet and even offering her money to buy her silence.